Think fruit is cheap? These 5 will destroy your definition of expensive in seconds. Number 5. Heligan Pineapple. Price, $1,500 each. Deep inside the lost gardens of Heligan in Cornwall, England, something unbelievable happens. These pineapples aren't grown like normal fruit. They're raised inside restored Victorian-era pineapple pits, a growing technique that almost disappeared from history. The pits are heated using massive quantities of fermenting manure and organic matter. This creates a gentle, natural warmth that mimics tropical climates. The gardeners must constantly adjust the layers of compost, measure temperatures, and manage moisture. Even a small change in weather can affect the fruit. These pineapples grow extremely slowly, requiring months of constant human attention. Gardeners turn them by hand, polish them to prevent pests, and monitor the sweetness during ripening. The process is so labor-heavy that only a handful are produced each year. Heligan pineapples are considered living museum pieces. They represent a 200-year-old horticultural technique that is almost extinct. Their rarity, combined with the unique flavor that results from this slow historical cultivation, is what pushes the price to $1,500 each. You're not buying a pineapple, you're buying heritage, craftsmanship, and one of the last remaining fruits grown the same way aristocrats enjoyed them in the 1800s. Number 4. Taiyo no Tamago mangoes. Price, $3,000 per pair. In Miyazaki Prefecture, Japan, farmers grow mangoes with a level of precision that almost feels unreal. These fruits, known as eggs of the sun, must meet nearly impossible standards before they are allowed to carry the premium title. The mangoes are grown inside carefully controlled greenhouses where temperature, sunlight, and humidity are constantly monitored. Each mango is placed inside a special net as it grows. This net supports the fruit and allows it to absorb sunlight evenly, creating the iconic bright red color. When the mango naturally ripens, it gently drops into the net, ensuring its shape is completely perfect. Farmers then inspect them for symmetry, texture, and surface quality. Even the tiniest blemish means immediate rejection from the highest grade. Only a fraction, sometimes less than 1%, of the season's harvest becomes true Taiyo no Tamago mangoes. The rest are sold for normal prices, but the elite ones, with flawless color and extraordinarily high sugar content, are treated like treasures. Because of this insane level of attention, the best pairs are auctioned and can reach prices around $3,000. These aren't just mangoes. They're a symbol of Japanese agricultural precision, luxury gifting culture, and the pursuit of absolute perfection. Number 3. Densuke Watermelon. Price, $6,100 each. The Densuke watermelon is instantly recognizable. The peel is completely black. No stripes, no patterns, just a smooth, glossy surface that looks like polished obsidian. These watermelons grow exclusively in Hokkaido, Japan, especially near the rich volcanic soils of the region. The environment creates a sweetness and crispness that farmers consistently fail to reproduce anywhere else in the world. Harvest numbers are extremely small. In many years, fewer than 100 premium quality Densuke watermelons are available. Every one of them is inspected for surface shine, perfect roundness, internal sugar levels, and the signature crunchy texture. When you cut open a Densuke watermelon, the flesh is dense, bright red, and incredibly juicy. The flavor is described as more intense than normal watermelon, with a deep sweetness and long finish. Collectors and gift buyers in Japan see Densuke watermelons as prestige items. When the highest quality ones go to auction, businesses compete to win the first fruit of the season. In one famous auction, a single Densuke sold for $6,100, breaking global headlines. It's not just a fruit, it's a luxury statement and one of the rarest seasonal items in the world. Number 2. Ruby Roman grapes. Price, $8,400 per cluster. Ruby Roman grapes are grown only in Ishikawa Prefecture and have some of the strictest grading rules ever created. For a grape to be considered Ruby Roman, it must weigh at least 20 grams, roughly the size of a small plum, but weight alone isn't enough. Each grape must have flawless skin with a glossy shine, an intense ruby red color, and a specific sugar content that takes months to achieve. Farmers remove imperfect grapes early in the growing process, allowing the remaining ones to grow larger and sweeter. Clusters are trimmed, shaped, and checked dozens of times throughout the season. During harvest, inspectors examine each one with incredible precision. Only a tiny percentage make it into the premium category, and an even smaller fraction qualify for special class, the top grade. These grapes became world famous when a single cluster of 26 grapes sold at auction for $8,400. Most of these grapes are purchased by hotels, luxury restaurants, or wealthy individuals who give them as high-status gifts. Eating one is described as a surreal experience. The skin is thin, the sweetness explosive, and the juice bursts instantly. This fruit is not about nutrition. It's about luxury, rarity, and the prestige of owning something almost no one else ever will. Number 1. Yubari King Melon. Price, $330,000 per pair. The Yubari King Melon is the undisputed ruler of luxury fruit. Grown only in greenhouses around the town of Yubari in Hokkaido, these melons receive levels of care that go far beyond standard farming. Each melon plant is allowed to grow only one fruit. Farmers prune every extra vine so all nutrients and energy go into a single melon, maximizing sweetness and ensuring perfect development. The melons are hand-pollinated. Their growth is monitored daily, and the surface is gently cleaned and massaged with special cloths to maintain flawless skin. Farmers adjust sunlight using umbrellas and reflective boards to guarantee even color. They measure temperature, humidity, soil nutrients, and sugar levels with scientific precision. By the time the melons are harvested, they look like handcrafted luxury objects, perfectly round with a smooth netted pattern that resembles fine lace. In Japan, premium melons are a traditional luxury gift, especially for business partners or during special holidays. Because of this cultural significance, auctions for the first Yubari Kings of the season become massive events. That's how one pair sold for $330,000, not because they feed you, but because they represent status, artistry, and the highest achievement of Japanese fruit cultivation. If these fruits shocked you, stick around. Even crazier luxury rankings are coming up next.